What is going on, y'all? ToShae B336 Tarot here. How are y'all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Of course, with the sage, y'all setting the intention to cleanse, remove, protect, and purify our space, our energy, the cards, and our auric fields of any and all negativity, negative energy, low vibrational energy sent intentionally or unintentionally from those known and unknown, including ourselves. Okay? Very good, y'all. So, what time is it? It is Soul Day Sunday. Spirit speaks messages, right? See what we need, what Spirit, look, my nose already itching, Lord. See what Spirit needs to talk to us about today. Um, it's been an interesting week, right? It's been an interesting week. Um, we're going to start off with our meditation, of course. Then we'll jump into our oracle cards. I did just hear breakthrough in my head. So there may be some breakthroughs that are happening for some people, right? Myself included. Thank you. Truly grateful. Um, but we're going to jump in, y'all, and see what we need to know for this week, what the energy is for this week, what the vibe is for this week, right? This is, of course, a general reading, right? But so apply whatever resonates with you to your life, to your situation, okay? Um, oh, I just heard like a week of new beginnings, but we're going to do our meditation, y'all. We're going to start off with our meditation, and then we will jump into the oracle cards and see what we need to talk about. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So, very good. You know, that helps us to clear the energy and make us receptive and open to the messages coming in, right? So, y'all, I hope y'all have been having a fantastic week, and we already gonna claim it. We're gonna have an even better week coming up, right? That is the goal. We of course are doing mind, body, and spirit oracle cards. First, and then we'll grab some guidance cards as well and see what we need to talk about, y'all. I did just hear like bare necessities, getting back to the basics, right? Getting it's like it's almost time, like we're getting ready to step into a new year, so it's time to clean up is what I'm also hearing, and my guides are telling me. It's like it's time to clean up and get very good. Oh, okay, well, we'll go with that. Oh, they said we're doing a little different because, of course, with the um, weeklies, which will start on Tuesday, um, we don't do as many cards as we do on Sunday because it's like we got to figure out every day of the week, right? Where the whole week, what we got to deal with, what is the energy for everyone. Okay, so we are going to jump in with spirit guides, ancestors, and angels of the highest and purest light vibration and energy. What is the energy? What is the vibe for this week, Spirit? What's the energy? What's the vibe for this week? And y'all, I'm excited too because I have a new oracle deck that we're going to be using today. I'm still waiting on one more, but I don't know honestly how long it's going to take to get that one, child. Message. All right. What's the vibe? What's the energy, Spirit? What's the vibe? What's the energy for this week? Y'all know I can't never shuffle these right because they still so new. What's the vibe? What's the energy, Spirit? What's the vibe? What's the energy? while I'm getting the oracle cards out here, y'all, if you have not already, go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for me, y'all. It helps the channel. It helps me. It helps me to get these messages out to more people, anybody who needs a word, okay, a word of guidance. All right. Oh, before I even do that, y'all, so Compassionate Soul is the new oracle deck that I got. This is from Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Y'all know I am a fan of Lightworker, so y'all make sure y'all follow her as well. Um, I am a fan of her cards. They work really well with my readings and the way that I read, right? All right, what's the vibe? What's the energy, spirit? Oh, they said put that in the middle. Okay, y'all, we finna jump in and see what these oracle cards got to talk about. And let me put these over here. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's jump into the mind space cards. Let's see what we got on our minds, or what we gonna be dealing with this weekend so far as our mind cards. Okay, so we have number 21, illuminate the shadow, focus on a solution. Can y'all see that? I don't even know if it's focusing for y'all. That's so funny that I got this number 21 card. I've been getting like 21 has been showing up even for me like in the last couple of hours, like back to back to back. Of course, breaks down to the number 3. Hold on, y'all. Look, I'm trying to overtalk the real life tarot. Um, Remember, I was just talking about like it's time to tidy up. It is time to start having a breakthrough. It is time to illuminate and focus on the shadows, the things that we repress, the things that we keep hidden. It's time to face that. Um, I don't know if I've ever even pulled this card, but it's like really looking into the depths of your soul and really understanding everything that you need to know about yourself, what you need to let go of, and facing your shadows so that you're not taking that energy into the new year, is what they are saying. It's like it's time to release some things. It's time, anything that you've been holding on to. Crows may also be significant for you. There's like a crow on here. It looks like there's like a tiger as well. And this is actually giving me like peacock feathers. I don't know, the way it's like showing and looking to me. So it's like facing your shadow, facing the things that you fear. This is going to be a week for that, of a lot of self-reflection. Okay. You have number 36 that is coming in, feminine law of attraction. This card says, I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. Um, Stepping into your attractive energy, stepping into your manifesting energy is also what I am getting on this card. What spirit is showing me is just like, once you face your shadows, once you face the things that you fear, once you face the things that you repress, you will remove those things from yourself and then allow new energy to come in. Be able to make, it's like you're making space, right? Facing your shadow will help you to call in more positive, high vibrational energy. Okay. Look, you have take time out, number 55. This says, give yourself permission to stop. Sometimes we just need to slow down and rest up. And yet, so often we keep on pushing and pushing, even though there are clear signs that we should stop. Taking time out now will allow you to replenish your energy and return revitalized and with an abundance of focused energy. So if this may be a resting week for you, right? This may be a week that you do just need to take a time out and kind of replenish and refill your cup, right? We have teaching and learning that is coming in for the guidance card message. You are meant to help each other expand and grow. And this could be like a relationship. You could be teaching. It's like there's a teacher and there's a student, right? There's always a teacher and a student. So If this is in regards to a relationship, this is saying you're still learning things, you're still learning lessons, and that's part of what this illuminating the shadow is saying. It's like there may be something significant that you are learning from somebody. If you've had like a disconnect, it's like learning about yourself and having to face that. But it's time for you to expand and grow. Okay, very good. What is coming up in the body space, y'all? We have, look, I just said expansion. Come through, spirit, number 16. And look, you have expansion on this card. Educate your mind and senses. Look, we just talked about a teacher, and it's like you're learning about yourself. You are stepping into this new version of knowing who you are. It's about growing and elevating yourself. Um, it is time to do that this week. This is what this period of slowdown is going to provide. It is going to provide time for you to really reconnect with yourself, because expansion is happening. Like, this is the world. Okay. This person is in, like, they're very grounded, but they are understanding the power of being in the world, but not of the world, if that makes sense. Okay. It is time, definitely. I'm hearing, like, feeling like Jupiter energy, right? Definitely like a lot of expansion that is coming in. So this is your mind, and you're like expanding on multiple levels as well. Okay. Because you're learning, you're growing, and you're evolving. Okay. Coming in next, we have number 41, the unknown. Did that focus for y'all? Um, I bow to the infinite intelligence of the cosmos, and my next steps are revealed, right? So this is what they're showing me. Like on this card, they're bringing me back to this to say, you are in the world, you are not of the world, and knowing from where your power comes. Trust in the next, like, it's your next steps are being shown to you. It's like brick by brick. You are being shown the way. Spirit is asking for trust, right? Trust in spirit, trust in the wisdom and the guidance that you are receiving. You have another 5, like you have 55 here, 41 breaks down to 5 as well. So the number 5 may be important for you. Um, Trust in spirit this week. This is really a week to trust in your growth, to trust in your expansion, to trust in the messages that you are receiving. It's like, yes, you're stepping into the unknown. Yes, you don't know exactly what the next move is going to be, but you're going to receive the next steps, and you'll know the next way to move forward. But it's going to require your faith, right? It's going to require faith in spirit. Come through, spirit, number 27, internal dialogue. This says we all have an internal dialogue within our mind, a constant stream of inner conversation. Is your dialogue kind, supportive, and affirming, or is it critical and judgmental of both yourself and others? This card asks you to listen to your inner words, and if necessary, take steps to consciously change the language, right? So this is coming back to illuminating the shadow. Okay, y'all. This is about really good. It's time to go deep. Oh, and I just heard, because Venus is getting ready to go retrograde on December 19th. So this is about really understanding. It's like you're having to really step into these part of yourselves, these parts of yourself that you maybe kept hidden, kept dormant, and it's about the way you're talking to yourself as well. Like, you have to have better communication with the way you're talking to yourself, like your internal dialogue. Okay, guidance and message. And I just heard, be consistent, right? You have to consistently, because remember we said something about um like message, when you remove something, you want to replace it. When you make space for new beginnings and new things to come in, when you face the shadows and let go of what it is that you're holding on to, you want to replace that with positive energy, positive high vibrations, right? So make sure you're speaking positivity and life into yourself. The card, guidance card, y'all, you have longing that is coming in. If you feel a lack in your connection, what void does it feel? This is what they're bringing me back to this card, right? This internal dialogue. It's like, are you speaking this positivity and hopefulness and unconditional love and joy and gratitude into yourself? Um, your higher self is wanting you to make that connection with, you know what I'm saying, and change the way you're talking to yourself. Because it's definitely time to do that, right? It is definitely time to start having or building a better, more positive relationship with yourself. Um, Pay attention to your thoughts. What kinds of things are you telling yourself? Are you being judgmental of yourself? Are you um it's like you're being too hard on yourself is what spirit is showing me on this card. Um you need to be more affirming. You need to speak positive energy into you, okay? And stop being and not be so hard on yourself. Um be patient with yourself and show yourself some grace. Okay? Coming up in the spirit space, we have number 15. Did that focus, y'all? Eternal union that is coming in. New love is forming. This is giving me like real lovers energy, right? Like the lovers. But this is also your connection with your higher self. Again, this may be if you're looking for love, you may be calling in a divine union, divine partner, somebody that is definitely being guided to you, but this is going to be a very heartfelt and emotional connection. Like it's going to be nurturing. This is also message the connection with yourself. Okay. This is definitely giving me lovers vibes. Um, it's like you are reconnecting with your heart space. That is why spirit is asking you to go deep within and really face the things that you have kept hidden, didn't want to talk about. um Spirit is saying you are rebuilding. Oh, we talked about that with this internal dialogue card as well. Like reconnecting with your higher self, your inner self, and really listening to the wisdom that you're receiving from self. This is definitely a week, y'all, where it's about it's in it, and what they're showing me is it's going to be the same up until like this whole time up until Venus goes retrograde. We're being forced to really go within and look at the way we talk to ourselves, our values, what mean, thank you spirit, what means the most to us. Everyone is having to do this. Everyone is having to reassess their values. Um your beliefs around money as well, your beliefs around how like who you are, who you present yourself as. Um and it's time to like let go of toxic patterns and toxic ways you talk to yourself, toxic people that you deal with, right? It's like this is a return to self-love. This is a return to compassion. So this week is about illuminating the shadows, the things you don't want to face about yourself, so that you can be ready to so we can release them, heal them, and really work on creating and bringing in more abundance and more positivity, more prosperity, because that's what's definitely coming in, right? This is a week of self-love and self-care. Okay, self-love, self-care coming in. Next you have 31, being with discomfort. This says, at times of discomfort, I courageously seek my soul essence, which is clear, pure, and luminous. Absolutely. And it's like knowing it's not comfortable, y'all. Transformation and growth is not always comfortable, but it's the next necessary step. You have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And sometimes it sorry y'all, sometimes it that's the scary part. That's what makes us not want to illuminate the shadows and really step into our true knowing of ourselves. But that is what you're being called to do this week, is release and not fear is also what I'm hearing. Like not fear, really reconnecting with yourself. But it can be a little uncomfortable, but it's worth it, right? This is the next step in evolution in your growth. Come on, spirit. Look, y'all, I'm telling y'all, is I gotta this number 21 keeps showing up. Look, we have another number 21 that is coming up with ground yourself. And I talked about grounded on this card. 21 breaks down to the number 3, but they're also bringing me back to this one because remember I was saying he's very grounded. He's, he knows his power. He's grounded in the earth. This says, this card is a request to you to literally ground yourself. Go outdoors, take off your shoes, and find somewhere where it's safe to stand barefoot. Imagine roots growing out of your feet, traveling down into the soil beneath you, anchoring you with the nurturing energy of the earth, right? So this is a week of got to get grounded and stay in the present, right? That is one of the hardest things to do sometimes, right? Because our minds are always going 1,000 times a minute. So you can do breathing exercises that will help you to ground yourself and recenter yourself and align yourself. And also, if you're thinking a lot or overanalyzing, or if your head in the clouds, anxiety, practice some breathing exercises, okay? Um, you have distorted viewpoint that is coming in for guidance. There's a need to take a step back and evaluate an incorrect perception. And this is they're bringing me back to this illuminate the shadow card, because it's like it may be, y'all, we all have divine masculine and divine feminine energy, right? We all do. But message, it's like it's like you're out of balance, right? Is what they are showing me. You're out of balance, and they're really saying like your um divine feminine energy is out of balance, right? And this is why you're being called to get grounded and really reconnect with Mother Earth and just take some time out with the way that you're talking to yourself. So definitely, thank you, Spirit. You're definitely going to need to do that, and just because it's like making sure that you find balance, and that's why it's going to be so important to ground yourself. um it's like this, your soul is having this sense of longing and wanting you to really, like, if you have not been taking the time out to nurture yourself and really connect with your higher self, this is a week for doing that. um that is definitely going to be a key component for this week. Okay. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and jump into the Celtic cross and see what else Spirit wants us to talk about. Again, number 21. I know it's significant. That's the third time I've gotten 21 today. So, so, in three different decks, three different cards, and still the number 21 card. So definitely make sure that you are tapping into your big Empress energy, right? Nurturing yourself, caring for yourself. Also, abundance is what I just heard. Like, there's definitely saying there's abundance that is coming in as well. And you have this feminine law of attraction. It's like you're making space. You're making space for new things, new energy to come in, is what I am feeling, y'all. Did y'all want that card? Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into the Celtic cross, y'all, and see what else Spirit wants us to know. All right, come through, Spirit. What is the vibe? What is the energy? Come on, Spirit. Very good way to start out, right? Knight of Swords. Okay. Look, and that Four of Cups is coming up right next to this longing card. That's good. That is good. Oh, yep. This definitely could have some love that is coming in if you are looking for love, y'all. I just got to say that because you got the Two of Cups that is showing up in your reading, right? Got some changes happening in your environment. Okay. Look, definitely got some changes coming up. Some major changes that are happening. All right, y'all. So here we go. Let's jump in, y'all. Bottom of the deck, what we have. come through, spirit. This is what you don't see coming, right? This is clarity. This is guidance. This is the Ace of Swords. This is like new inspiration, but mostly what they're giving me is clarity. Like you're receiving wisdom from yourself. And you don't even see that this is coming, but spirit is definitely coming in to provide you messages and wisdom and guidance, and clarity on any situations that you may have required assistance with, is what they're saying. Um, the truth is gonna come out. If there is some also, if there is somebody that you have been dealing with, um, who you feel was not being truthful, because look, I'm jumping around on the cards just because that's what I feel. You have the Seven of Swords that is coming up in the crowning position, right? In your thoughts. So if you have been lying to yourself, look, illuminate the shadows. If you have been dealing with someone who was manipulating you, lying to you, they gonna get, it's like they gonna get their justice, they gonna get their karma. Someone may be receiving some karma this week, but if someone has been lying to you, it's the truth is coming out and it will set you free. Okay, is what they are giving me, y'all. So just pay attention to the messages, and use your discernment, is what I just heard as well. Um, what if there's anything that you learn, if there's anything that you know, if somebody, somebody ain't been truthful with you, it's like they say it again, the truth will set you free. Okay, and that's gonna happen this week. Okay, coming up in the heart of the matter, you have the Queen of Wands that's coming in. This is knowing your power, strength, courage, courageousness. Be courageous. You may be, but it's like, well, what they're showing me is that you're protected. You are protected no matter what happens, no matter what comes up. You are protected in anything that um transpires this week. Okay, but just be, you may have to put a little force behind your words. They're showing me this like connected with this Ace of Swords, and this may be involving, if there's somebody who is around you who again is deceitful. Put some force behind your words and make sure that um they know you can't be messed with, right? Like that's what they giving me. But that's for somebody specific, but it's like you have to make sure you're standing up for yourself. um This is also inner clarity, right? They're bringing me back to illuminating the shadows. So again, if you've been lying to yourself, or if you've been repressing anything, this is letting you know that this stuff is going to come up to the surface because it needs to be healed. We talked about that. So this is also a matter of you just being honest with yourself, because that definitely is going to be required with this. And this is all in the same row, y'all. So it's like illuminate the shadows so that you can call in clarity and wisdom and guidance, and um, learning about yourself as well, is what they are showing me. Okay. What is crossing you? You have the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Coins that's coming in. Um, this is, don't be afraid to work with other people. Don't be afraid to really start to learn and master yourself, your energy. If this is related to a job, you may be moving into a new position in your job, but the spirit is saying don't be afraid of that either, because that is meant to happen as well. Like mastering your craft, mastering what you are good at, and really just becoming familiar with yourself. But it may require you to work with other people in order to make things happen, right? So just remember that. And oh, look, definitely a lot of three energy that is coming in. So also know your power, know your worth. You have to stand firm on your boundaries, okay? What is coming up in your what's grounding you in the foundation? You have the Knight of Swords. This is fast movement. This is making sure that like messages coming in, right? The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight to meet in the deck. um Him and the like the Knight of Wands are like neck and neck, right? But this is like working towards your dreams, working towards self-mastery. And it's almost like a release of energy that is going to happen. There's going to be a breakthrough this week. Thank you, Spirit. They're bringing me back to the Ace of Swords with this Knight of Swords. This is going to be part of the breakthrough that happens. It's like you're going to release something. You are going to have a revelation is what they are telling me, and that is going to give you a breakthrough. Like, it's going to be significant because it's almost like you don't even realize that you're holding on to something or how something is holding you back. But when you release something and illuminate the shadows this week, you will be you'll receive a breakthrough, right? It's like um you're going to have a significant change that is going to happen, and this is a step in your transformation. um and I'm just gonna no, they said come back to the Four Cups, y'all. This is showing up in your recent past, right? That is just a major revelation that is going to happen, that is going to create a massive change within you, okay? But this is in the Four Cups is in your past, and this is saying, look, no longer feeling bored. You're letting, whenever I pull this card, Spirit shows me that this card, I'm sorry, wait, can y'all even see that? This cup is actually full. So this is you really trusting in spirit to guide you. Remember, we talked about that with this expansion card as well as the feminine law of attraction. It's like really just trusting spirit to guide you and lead you into the next step that you are meant to take. And also being grateful for the abundance that you already have, for everything that you have already called in and created in your life. Spirit is saying, listen, this is the time for you to surrender and give this. If you have been worried about something, they're bringing me back to this Seven of Swords. If you have been worried about something, they're saying don't worry, right? Everything is going to happen just the way it is supposed to happen. So just let events unfold naturally. Stay grounded and let spirit do its thing, right? Let spirit do its thing. How you are showing up in the reading come through with the Two of Cups. This is like unity again between you and your higher self. Definitely could be some love that is coming in for you. If you are looking for love, could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, right? But this is also like the Two of Cups for me is more higher communication, like you in connection with your higher self. And they're bringing me back to this card as well, because what they're showing me is like, remember we talked about your soul calling out for you, like your heart space, your heart center is really calling. Oh, look, these cards are so, they have like a similarity to them, like you really reconnecting with your higher self, your own wisdom, your own guidance. Okay, told you so. A week of self-love and self-care. That is definitely what's happened. It's like staying grounded and pouring into you is what is another goal, like a goal for this week. Okay. Now, coming up in the near future, you have the Four of Coins that is coming in. Um, it's time to let go. What they're showing me is whatever this was that you had buried in this chest right here, they're illuminating the shadow. Whatever this was, it is time to let go of that and step into new energy. It is time to open up this trunk and whatever you've been repressing, it is time to open it, explore it, get rid of it. You hold the key, right? You hold the key to this, or you are the key to this. But this is about just being willing. And not afraid to open the trunk, right? To open and to illuminate the shadow. It's like it's time for that to happen. And again, they're really encouraging this because this Venus, so that you can be prepared for this Venus retrograde, okay? Because it's all about you like your values, your worth, and um really diving deeper, right? And they told me to bring these two cards up together. They're side by side, y'all. So this is, you have the Tower that's coming in, major change, major transformation, and the Death card, right? major transformation, major clarity. Something is coming to light, right? Because this is in your environment. The tower is in your environment. Major change is happening around you that is going to affect you, endings and beginnings, right? Stepping into a new time. Definitely stepping into a new time. This is like a transformative week, y'all. So I want you to be prepared but not be scared, okay? Because in your, like, in all of these rows, this whole row up here, um because you have the nine of swords that's in in your hopes and fears. So this is, remember we talked about, like, if you've been overthinking, over like anxious, or um doing too much analyzing, if you're holding on to fear, because that's in this same row. Remember, stay grounded, right? We have to come out of this feeling of anxiety and fear and leave it in the past. You need to get some rest. If you have not been sleeping, you need to rest, okay? Really taking time out. Again, this is the week of self-love and self-care, y'all. And letting go of any fears, and I know that that is hard to do, but fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. It is what we create in our thoughts. It is, we create fears as a coping mechanism, right? And I know that sounds backwards, but we actually use fear to cope. If we are afraid of facing something, if we are afraid of delving into our shadows and our past, and our like our hurts, we stay away from it because we're scared to engage with that part of ourselves. But this is not the time to do that. You have the strength and the power to do this, and it's going to be success on the other side, right? You have the death card that is coming in the near future. I mean, I'm sorry, in the outcome, potential future outcome. I don't know, I just blanked right there. um Gotta let go. Look, they just bring me. If there is a snake in your midst, look, it is time to let them go. Okay, somebody, it just, I don't. They just do not have your best interest at heart. Um, there are endings that are happening. There are a lot of endings that are happening. This is like real transformation, but it's going to be about you releasing and letting go of anything within yourself, anyone, because once you create an inner sense of peace, an inner sense of calm, you will find your outside will reflect what you feel inside. That's a big part of what is happening. Spirit is calling you to clean this up, right? Clean up these emotions and these things that you're holding on to that just no longer serve you. We are getting ready to step into a new year. We are stepping into the unknown. We don't know what next year is going to be like. So Spirit is asking you to clean this up now. Definite changes that are happening, y'all. But I want to clarify this Tower card in your environment. Um, I'm just being caught. Oh no, they said don't clarify with that deck. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, look, straight out the box. And we got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Come through, Spirit. Come through, Spirit. And the Ancestors kneel. All right. They said, like, the week of the 21st may be an important time. Like, I know that that's like 3 weeks in the future, right? Um, but they're showing me like something significant may be happening for you around the week of the 21st. Okay. All right, Spirit, clarify this Tower. Come on, Spirit. Look what clarify. Look what's clarifying the Tower. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is like your message. This is your destiny and fate changing. Like things are this again. Transformation is happening, y'all. I cannot make this up in real life. It's like taking control of your destiny, taking control of what is meant for you, what you are supposed to be actually like the life and that you are supposed to be living. It's going to be message a major change in how you are moving forward. It's like prosperity and abundance are coming in, and this is like fated. It's destiny for this to happen this way. Um, so deceitful people are being removed, and so you can get them out of your thoughts. Any negative thoughts that you're telling yourself is being removed. You have this new ending and this like endings and beginnings that are happening. This is transformation. This is transformation. Message. This is transformation, y'all. So the clarity and the answers that you are looking for, the answers that you are seeking, you already have them and know the answer. It's time for you to make the decision to let go of anyone or anything that is not serving your highest good. It's time. And it's like you have the clarity, you have the wisdom, you have the guidance within you. So definitely reconnect with your higher self, right? Again, Two of Cups. It's like self-love, self-care, stay grounded and reconnect with your higher self because you have a change in your destiny that is happening. Um, and they just said like the 16th through the 21st, like there may be some significant, like a message that comes in. That was a very direct message, but there may be some information that is really going to help you to get clear in between the 16th and the 21st of December. I don't know. That's what they just gave me, y'all. So, um, self-care, self-love, and nurturing yourself and listening to your intuition as well. You got to tap back in. If you've been tapped out, it's time to tap back in. Okay, y'all. I hope that this was helpful for y'all. Um, Beautiful reading. This week is about and being grounded, getting clarity, reconnecting with self-love, self-care. All right, y'all. And y'all, this is beautiful. Like, this is a transformative reading. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. I will see y'all next time. I hope y'all have a fantastic week. Make sure you check out the weeklies. Those will be going up this week. And I'm sending y'all love, light, and healing energy as always. Bye, y'all.